said the sheriff is a
Darn. Excuse me while I whip this out. And then fucking star falls.
Oh, there are so many good one-liners in there.
I fucking love it. Hey, boys, look what I got. Where all the white women at?
Sure is.
10
How
bucks.
easy is our tagline? How easy is our tagline?
Probably easy if I knew what I was about to say.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
This is the Crack Skull Podcast.
It is.
That's Ted, Tony, I'm Corey.
You are?
I am.
We is?
Guess what we're doing today?
Fuck if I know.
Celebrate my birthday.
Yes.
Oh, so we're doing that already.
Yes. It's early. We're still a couple days out
Just
from my
a little
birthday.
bit.
But we're recording ahead of my birthday.
Might
so
be a tad bit
we're
early. Or a tad bit
5,
late,
carry the
depending on when
2,
this gets
add
released.
6, divide by 3. We're about 5 days out from my birthday.
Five.
Thursday. This Thursday coming up is my birthday.
Somewhere
1 month,
in there.
4 days for me.
1 month, 4 days. So it's 12th? 11th?
I got like 10 months.
Today's the 2nd.
Right.
11 months and X days
6th?
1
for
month,
me.
6th.
4 days.
5th, 3rd. 5th. 19th. 45th. I don't know. What the fuck day is your birthday on?
October 6th.
I didn't fucking know.
Today's the 2nd. 1 month and 4 days.
Well, I said we're celebrating my birthday, so technically today is the 7th. So
Okay, so what?
I'm just fucking with you.
29
I love
days.
that one right there.
29 days. You like that shit?
Ted bought me a very special bottle that I wish we'd had the last time we did these.
I know.
I don't know if he just didn't have it. Or,
I just went out and found it.
okay. So we're gonna do Maker's Mark.
Son of a bitch. My star keeps falling.
Star keeps falling.
Star keeps falling.
God
Maker's
damn, I
Mark
need a
46 Private Selection Summer Wheat OHLQ release.
Yes, sir.
This is the one I wanted the last time we did
It
these.
sure is.
Because I'm a big fan of wheated whiskeys. I like wheated whiskeys. The Weller's is a wheated whiskey. So,
Oh, yeah.
And we really love the Weller's around here. So
We drank that pretty quick, too.
I have another bottle down there too.
Well, I mean, as soon as we...
Ooh, I
Ooh,
heard
that's
that.
careful.
I heard that.
Oh, great googly moogly. Give me a glass.
Great Kugly Moogly. Un glass.
It's 108 proof. OHLQ release.
Clearly
It's got-
wheated.
2 baked American Pures, 3 seared French Cuvées, and 5 Maker Marks 46.
Yes.
That's going to be...
It's gonna be tasty.
It's going to be yummy.
Gonna be
Yes.
delicious.
And I'm on my second cigar. Ted's still smoking his.
I'm on my second cigar.
Yes, he's
Um,
smoking
Yeah,
which,
he crushed that first
I
one.
did.
Camacho, right?
I am running a Camacho American Barrel Aged,
And I'm gonna
which
smoke-
you can't get anymore, unfortunately.
I'm gonna smoke a Sweet Jane.
Oh, mother of God.
Right?
Oh, I'm going heavy.
But you do... Never mind.
Ooh, that cut really nice too.
Tony.
These ones are skinny little girls.
They are skinny, but they're sweet and delicious. Right.
Put that in your beard.
Right.
I just did.
Rub your face down with that, Tony.
Attaboy.
No, because there's that overpour right in the beard. I'm sure it's going to do wonders for the beard. Yeah.
Oh, it's sweet.
Yeah, she's definitely sweet.
Remember how I told you the Fat Bottom Betty has that sugar coating on it?
That's like tenfold.
It's really good.
It is.
Well, I come with the tobacco in my tongue.
I know that's like one of the only bad things is but yeah, that one is really, really good.
It
I've
is
smoked
good.
like 3 of those.
Damn.
I yeah.
So are we thinking that this might have to go a little bit into the infinity bottle?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So when we get to the infinity bottle, we'll have all the makers we have here in the house.
There's going to be a Maker's Infinity bottle.
We'll do 2 or 3 ounces out of each one of them and just dump them into the bottle and build up on it.
Oh,
That's going to be a spicy bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have 2 cast strings down there we haven't even opened yet, so...
Oh, we're going to get a little fuckered
That's
up
going
off
to be
of
hammered.
that one.
We're hammered dog shit. We can fucking get into that bottle.
We
This
start
smells so
drinking off of that, and we're going to be like, and we're just going to Facebook Live this shit because you're going to watch us get drunk.
We're going to be playing around with Facebook Live since I figured out how to make it happen.
Yes. We're also going to start doing Down and Dirty whiskey reviews once a week.
Yep.
That we're going to post up on our social medias. All the boys will be involved with that. We've had a discussion in between shows, and I think that's something that for us to all get our hands dirty doing. I think that'll be fun for everybody. Just be a little creative and stuff like that. So,
and I mean, those who follow our Facebook and everything have kind of seen like I'm doing some stuff at my place.
Yep. I've been doing stuff here. We want to get Tony behind the scenes.
We're gonna have stuff here. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We do stuff here
occasionally.
All the time.
Sometimes.
We got big things coming. Hopefully.
Pretty much every other Saturday, right? Is when we do stuff here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
maybe.
what I thought.
Occasionally. Sometimes.
I have an article you guys might be interested in hearing about.
I better drink now.
Let me pull it up.
Hold on. Well, we haven't even.
Go ahead and taste it. Let me get it pulled up here and all. What the fuck is it?
Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. That burn hits right out of the gate.
Let the birthday boy do it first.
Oh, it's okay.
Ooh. Oh, it's.
I was not.
Hold on, it's still burning. It just hit the back of my throat and it's burning again.
I'm very, very pleased with that.
Oh, I'm not. I wouldn't kick that out of bed for anything.
That is.
Let me get some of this.
Yeah.
It smells really fucking good.
It tastes
Even better.
just like it smells.
I think it tastes a little bit better.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
I think that tastes better than
that might bump my rating up on a make because I always mark makers 4.
Yeah.
Are you talking maybe a 4.5?
This might go up to a 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this. That's on one sip, and then that's kind of a knee jerk, but
all right, Ted.
Yeah, right. No shit.
I mean, if we're gonna break the rules, it is a birthday bottle, so you are allowed to break the rule on that one as first. But
you did say it was knee jerk.
Yes.
Like after the fact,
right?
But
it's really good. You guys, if you can get your hand on Summer Wheat, get that because that's really, really good. I'm still feeling the burn right now. It's really good.
At this point, find somebody.
Yes.
Find somebody that has a bottle.
I have a bottle. Sure. You guys have a sip.
Because I lucked out. Here we are in August or September now.
It's 108 proof too.
And those are basically that whole summer release is gone.
Yeah.
So this is a third. Well, we've had what?
Third bottle.
6.
Third out of 5.
What the fuck just happened over there? Did your necklace just break or your arm?
I don't know what happened.
Oh, it's nope. Look at the. Yeah, look at the one that you.
But
the one. He literally put his arm on it and it just shattered.
Oh shit!
Oh god.
I don't know what happened.
There's one by your foot.
Is it the one he's wearing?
No, it's the new one that Rue made us.
Oh, I didn't. She made you new ones.
Yeah, she made us a couple new ones.
That one I knew about because she asked me for colors and stuff.
Yeah, I figured as much since it's blue, green, and gold.
A little bit of gold in there. Yeah. You got a new one too, Tony?
Yeah.
Yes, and he literally just set his arm
on it and it blew up.
It just said.
That's why I went.
The hell is that noise? So we all like rock music around here.
Yes.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
especially AC/DC.
Oh, yeah.
For those about to rock.
We salute
Yeah.
There is a article out on farout.com.
All right. Far out, man. Far out.
Faroutmagazine.co.uk. So it's out of England.
Okay. Fucking brutes.
Science suggests
Oh, shit.
the music of AC/DC is good for your health.
Okay. I can agree.
How?
I can.
Like,
Nope. I can get on board with. No, I don't even want to know how. I'm already on board. Yes.
In a recent episode of AC/DC Behind the Thunder podcast, the potential therapeutic benefits of the Australian, and it's not really Australian, they're English. No, most of them are from England, so they're actually an English band. But they got popular in Australia. So
They are actually in Australia, which is where they originated, and
They're all
became
from,
more.
But they're all from England. So it's, technically, we're both right. But,
Yes, we're splitting hairs.
Yes.
Maybe atoms.
The back-to-school episode entitled Harvard University features an intriguing conversation with Dr. Mark Jude Thermos, Tramos, medical doctor, physician, who previously served as director of the Institute of Music and Brain Science at Harvard Medical. So he's got some clout.
Okay.
A wee bit.
Yeah. He explained that AC/DC's heavy, pulsating music can release pleasure hormones, namely endorphins and dopamine.
Yep. Okay.
Which is good for the brain.
It is.
So if you're having a bad day,
Crank up the fucking
crank up
ACs.
some Whiskey on the Rocks.
For those about to rock.
And that's a great song because they play that at the Blue Jackets game after they score. So
Dude, okay, greatest concert I've ever been to was AC/DC.
Mhm.
It was a Stiff Upper Lip tour
that's a good
at
album.
Nationwide Arena.
That's a great album.
Oh, such a good album. But seeing them do like everything old to new, and
And I'll say this again: I'm glad I didn't buy tickets the last time they went on tour because I don't like Axl Rose. So
yeah, I'm glad I didn't go
Who
to that.
likes Axel?
I fucking hate Axl Rose.
I liked him when he wasn't current Axel.
Right.
Current Axel can stay the fuck away from me.
Yeah, he's weird.
And that's where I am at with that. But
It looks like he's going through an identity crisis.
He is
that's a understatement.
kind of like Bret Michaels.
That's yes.
My wife would hate that I said that because she loves Bret Michaels.
Just tell her not to watch this part.
That she doesn't really listen to these shows anyway. So.
But when I got the chance to go see AC/DC, like I said, Stiff Upper Lip tour, and we're talking late '90s, early 2000s, right? I actually think it was like '99, 2000, something like that.
I think, wow.
Yeah, I know mine went out just recently too. Yeah, I can't say how happy I was for that concert. A, Nationwide Arena.
Good place to see a concert.
B, when they did For Those About to Rock, they rolled out Columbus Blue Jackets cannons across all of their Marshall stacks and fired them. Like,
Nice.
yes. Brian Johnson swinging from the bell for Hell's Bells. Just, yes.
AC/DC is one of my dad's favorite bands.
They are, dude, my absolute one of my top.
I made him a CD one time. He's like, "Can you make me a CD?" I was like, "Yeah, I can make you a CD."
Oh, AC/DC.
It was all, and he said, "I want AC/DC." I was like, "All right." And he called me about 2 or 3 days ago. He was like, "I was so amped up, I wanted to rob a bank after I got to where he was driving a truck." He's like, "I wanted to go rob a bank. I was so amped up." I was like, "Thank you."
Yeah, and
So-
I mean, and that's. I'm not saying
That's
that
a great compliment.
Yeah,
it is. I'm not
get you all
saying
fired up and go destroy
Go-
shit and do
right?
stuff. That's fun.
right. I
So-
mean, they are by far my top.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my second on my list would definitely have to be Rush.
Yeah,
If
I can see that.
If you were lucky enough to get the chance to see Rush perform live,
Yep. I got to see him.
they are a fucking phenomenal act. I was
Were.
lucky enough.
Word.
Yes, were. I was lucky enough that Mark and I got the chance to go see Rush for the Test for Echo tour
Okay.
out at Polaris Amphitheater when it was still open. And they
Showing
were.
your age there, buddy.
I am.
Did I tell you that story about Polaris
Mm-mm.
and Stephanie?
I don't think so.
So you got us tickets to go there one time.
Oh shit! Did I?
Yes.
Oh fuck!
It was during. It was some big, huge festival that was out there. Stain was the head. Was the headliner.
Oh, Vans Warped Tour.
I don't know if it was Vans. It might have been 99.7s.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But you'd gotten us tickets.
Right. It was either, it was one of the two.
Yeah.
It was like a Vans Warped Tour. It was 99.7 Birthday Bash.
Yeah, something like
Blitz
that. But
Birthday Bash
Stain
or
was
something
the
like that.
headliner. And we were up on, the walkway that went through, like, it separated the grass area from the
Pavilion.
Yeah.
the pavilion area. We were standing there, and these girls walked up. It was right before Stain was getting ready to go on. And they go, "Do you like the next band that's coming on?" We're like, "Yeah." She's like, "Well, we're leaving because we don't like the guys we're hanging out with, and they bought the tickets for us. Do you want to go down?" We're like, "Fuck yeah." We talked to you about this. You probably don't remember this.
Dude, it's been so long
Yeah.
ago.
So we asked you.
That's a lifetime ago.
We asked you, I said, "Do you want to go down?" Because I'll hang up on the. I didn't care to hang out on the grass. Didn't bother me, but you said no, go down there. So we went down there.
Okay. I vaguely remember this.
We were 2 rows from the front.
Yeah.
The guitar player threw out a guitar pick. It fell in front of Stephanie. She put her foot on top of it to hold it there. So when the lights came on and we got done, she could get it. I told her, give that to Ted because Ted got us the tickets to come here and do this. She turned around and gave it to some kid behind us because he was singing all the. Did that fucking thing just break again?
Yes.
She gave the guitar pick to some kid that was behind us singing all the music.
It's all good.
I know. It's been forever a year ago. So.
Right. I was like, fuck.
That'd have been cool to have, though.
It would have.
Kenzie, the necklace or the bracelet broke again.
I have been to my fair share of
He
concerts.
tied it. That's
Yeah.
why.
Um,
Oh, looky.
But yeah, I thought I'd bring that up again because that just when you say player sympathy, that's the big story I have about player sympathy.
So and that's my greatest story will still be. It was so I was working a haunted house.
Aw.
And
Is that a gingerbread man?
Yeah.
Sure, looks like it.
Nice.
I was working a haunted house. Actually,
What happened?
Wyandotte Lake
Mhm.
before it became Zumbizi Bay.
Zumbizi Bay. Yeah.
I was working there, and this kind of explains a little bit of who I am and why I am the way that I am. I was a chainsaw operator. That was my go-to, right?
I remember you told me that.
I changed roles one night. They offered me
You're good at changing roles, aren't you,
I
Ted?
kind of am occasionally.
$15.
They offered me the position of what was called Ultimate Evil.
Oh, is this where you were suspended flying around?
No, I was on drywall stilts, hooked to a harness to the ceiling. I was a 9 foot or 9 foot, 12 foot tall demon.
Damn.
Like, I couldn't come out of that character for anything. If I needed to use the bathroom, it was like, we're hoping for a rain break. Because if we get a rain break, that means nobody can come through, and then we can unhook you from the ceiling, unhook you from all this stuff. You can go run and use the bathroom. So I got the concert tickets because of that. I got my pick of shows, and that was when we went to see Rush.
Okay.
And I picked I had to pick 3 concerts. I picked obviously Ozfest. I picked Rush, and I can't remember what the last one was. But we went to Rush, and Mark couldn't have been happier because Rush did what they didn't do for every concert. 2112, the entire album, start to finish. Turn around, later that year, Mark was working for a courier company, had to deliver a package to Ozzy Osbourne.
Damn.
I have Ozzy's signature because Mark went and goes, nope, I can't leave this with security. I have to go to the man. And they were like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
And when he got there, he was like, look, my son's a big fan. Can you just please sign the back? I have on the back of the pink copy of the courier slip Ozzy's signature.
I was just scrolling through Google.
Uh-oh.
The
Nate-
Googles?
The Googles.
Das Googles.
One song from rock history that you would not think would make a great country song.
Before you say, hold on. Let's kind of
Brainstorm this for a second.
You already know what it is.
Yeah, I already know what it is.
So
you
come
brainstorm.
up with one that you wouldn't think.
I'll tell you what. You guys think of it, and I'll tell you which one I just read about. So,
A rock?
A rock song that
a very popular
rock song that wouldn't make a good country song. Okay.
It's kind of blasphemy when I read it. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa,
Would
whoa, whoa.
not or would?
I would not think would make a great
Would
country
not-
song, but that's
yeah.
me because I don't really like country music. But that's
And
there's some songs
I
do
kind of
like,
enjoy
but
country.
that's-
I'm a little hillbilly though.
I'm a country drinking song kind of guy.
Well,
like that's
I'm
kind of
hillbilly
I'm
as fuck,
Americana.
Right.
So I like, just the acoustic, maybe a kick drum, and
right.
that's it.
The older style stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I will tell you it's from the 80s.
But you're not relegating us to one.
No. I'm
Okay.
just saying the
Okay.
one I just read about.
The one that you read
and
about
I just
was
read
from
the
the
headline.
80s.
I didn't read
Gotcha.
anything into the story. I just read the headline.
Okay.
An 80s rock song that
Doesn't have to be 80s. So any rock song that we don't think would make a good country song. That's it. That's the basis.
90% of them.
Right. Because this surprised me I read
you'd
this.
say 90%, and I can go
Slayer, Rain and Blood.
That would be a fucking hard-ass fucking country music song.
Cemetery Gates.
Okay. That's your two guesses?
I would say Cemetery Gates would not make a
No, it
good
would
country
not.
song.
It would not. The article I just read, and I'll pull it up. I'll read it verbatim for you. Throwback. David Lee Roth
Okay.
turns Van Halen's Jump into a country music song.
What?
That's what I just read. I was like, and it's David Lee Roth. He has his haircut. And he's got a shorter haircut. And he's in a fucking button-up yellow t-shirt or yellow shirt.
I'm gonna need more whiskey.
Right?
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Jump is not a country song.
I'm gonna need
Wait.
more whiskey.
I know how you do it. I want you to
Nope.
jump.
Nope. You've already fucked it up. He might will jump. Go ahead and jump. Yeah, let's see if we can
Might
find a
as
fucking
well
country version of that. Let's
jump.
just fuck this all
Here
up.
it goes.
Oh, we're
Fuck
gonna-
me, goddamn.
You have YouTube right here, bud.
Got it right here. Hold on. I just played it on my phone. Because I don't pull it up. Because apparently he's on...
His new album is out today, 6606, appropriately titled Strumming with the Devil, the Southern Side of Van Halen. Please welcome David Lee Roth.
Sounds like Dave Leno.
It is.
That's more bluegrassy.
Okay.
I'm glad to stop right there.
Okay, so
Hold on. It's had to catch up. Hold on. If we're going to fuck this pig, let's fuck it.
God, per the mouth. No.
No. He's not even changing how.
Nope.
Just the accompaniments with country.
Yep. Okay, so
Yeah, let's stop that because I'm a...
yeah.
I'm a hurl.
So
I'm gonna throw something at you.
So
Yeah.
now hold on. There have been some.
There's been great crossover songs that have
There
gone back and
there
forth.
have been some.
Hurt.
There have.
Hurt.
Yeah. Oh. Yes.
Great reverse song.
There have been some classic rock songs that
And I
one
like
band,
both versions of it.
one band I know of can do in a bluegrass folksy kind of way.
Here it comes.
Steve and Seagulls.
Ah,
Tony-
Thunderstruck.
Yes.
Oh, I've heard that one. I know what you're
Yes.
talking
They are.
about. That was actually all right.
They are probably one of the only groups that I know of that can actually take a classic rock song and do it in a way that I'm like, as a folksy
I'm not
bluegrass.
That one wasn't bad, though.
Yeah,
That's
like-
fucking horrible.
No, that was shit.
Yeah.
Might as well.
And
Gerald.
he needs punched in the dick for that.
Only if.
I
There
will
was a-
gladly volunteer as tribute.
There was some controversy not too long ago with David Lee. He decided
It's fucking
since...
David Lee when it isn't there.
And that's probably my favorite Van Halen, is when David Lee Roth was their lead singer.
I kind of
Not that I didn't enjoy some of the older stuff.
I'm kind
or
of
the-
more of
the
a
newer-
Van
the
Hagar.
newer,
I'm
yeah,
kind
Hagar
of more of a
stuff.
Van Hagar fan.
But when all this shit happened with, let's tear down all these statues and stuff like that, he was like, I'm dropping the Lee from my name.
I might have to shut my microphone off for a minute.
Like, dude, that's just what your name's been for fucking 40 years. What the fuck?
David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
What? Are you going to complain about the woke culture and all that?
I'm just gonna
Go
abstain.
right ahead.
I'm gonna abstain.
We're used to it.
I'm gonna abstain.
I'm just saying we're used to it coming
Yeah.
from you.
Come on, get that big brain working. Suck.
Men,
Suck.
we're created with
Suck.
2 brains and only enough blood to support 1.
No, I just think that's fucking asinine of him.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna go into the whole fucking woke culture bullshit. Because that's what it
History.
is.
It's fucking history, guys. Get over it.
Right.
Oh,
You know,
he will. Just give it about 5-10 minutes.
They're
then
not-
he's going to go.
About 3 more glasses of whiskey.
They're
Yeah.
not. Oh, I'm going to go into
But
it
he's
right
laying
now.
up against the wall.
I'm going
not
into it
talking.
right now. Fuck it.
Told you.
I'm not that drunk.
Yet.
Yet. Yeah, keyword yet. Because now I feel the need to be. They're not tearing down
Here it goes.
David.
Oh, Michelangelo's. David.
Yes.
Oh, okay. We were still
it
talking
took me a
about
second.
David Lee Roth, and we're like,
You know the dial tones when you log into America Online?
Yeah.
That's what was going on in my head there for a second. I was like, oh, I got it now. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
okay.
Back in the old days of dial-up internet. Welcome back. They're not tearing down
Hi, welcome to
Michelangelo's
the
David.
Cracked Skull Podcast.
Motherfucker,
Are you
actually, my
fucking
goddamn hand
kidding
again.
me? That is twice
That
tonight.
fucking hurt.
That was a hot ash too, man. That looked hot.
It was hot. I just got done. Wow. Okay, I'm good. I'm back.
So how is that cigar, by the way?
It's really, really sweet.
So I picked you that up from Bucks, by
Yes.
the way.
Shout out Bucks.
Now, what I'm smoking, I got on a deal from Cigar International.
Right.
You can't get them anymore.
No, you can't.
So
And
suck
then
it.
you
'cause I'm
graciously
going to.
gave me one of those.
Yes,
so.
I did, and I've got more. So if you like it, I'll bring more.
Okay.
David.
David.
You don't see them tearing down these
But that's Europe. That's
other,
over in Europe.
but they're getting the same way.
They won't tear down statues and shit, though.
That's the thing, and I think that's what pisses me off is we've become a culture of tear down, rebuild.
You know what I think is really nice? I'm going to take a chance in here.
Okay, I'm fine.
The compressor board over here, when he talks, it fucking lights all the way up red, which I know is taking the gain out of his shit.
Yeah.
Does it? Oh, dude, that's fucking awesome. Wait,
That's
wait,
why
wait.
you're level with us now.
Wait. So as I'm talking like this, how's it looking? Is it actually going into the red? Oh,
it's red.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's great.
I am that. Wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're
I
all
never-
on the same level.
I never realized that I was that fucking
You
boisterous.
Yeah.
you are a very loud individual.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was a choir
Very.
fucking major.
But
for
he's
fucking
like this
7
up on his
years.
mic, and he talks really loud.
And he's like, oh my god, I gotta talk as loud as I
wait,
can.
Tony's just went off.
Wait, so okay. So
Like,
now-
if you want
so-
me to, I can project.
So wait. Challenge accepted.
Hold on.
So if I get up all the way up on
Yeah,
this,
hold
how's it? Is that going like all the way fucking motherfucking?
Oh my
red?
god, let's
I mean,
try to
Jesus
see if we
fucking
can give it a
Christ.
fucking heart
Let's-
attack
let-
over here.
let's
Corey,
just,
you gotta
Corey,
start to
thank
Corey,
you. He
Corey,
is fucking
Corey,
recording
Corey,
the fuck out of
Corey,
this.
do it, do
Jesus
it, do it. Oh
fucking-
my god,
You
why
know,
aren't
I can
you
actually
fucking
probably
talking
get louder,
also?
and I can
Come
actually
on,
probably
you dumb
put the
motherfucker.
balls on this, Sandy. We'll see
Come
how
on.
we do. So this is actually. Wow, I am solid pegged red.
So,
Wow.
in
I like that. That's
response
great.
to that,
That's great.
If they were
So
still,
it's actually working. So
so
Wow.
I have a question. In
Yeah.
response to
No,
that,
it's
in response to that, if there were still statue structures depicting the Nazi regalia, would you have an issue with them taking those down?
I kind of have to say no. Well,
fair enough.
Okay, so then-
now hold on.
that just means-
Let me dissect that a little bit more. In my own brain, before I solidified to the
Now, to be fair,
answer that I said.
are you trying to get that out of your big fat hand again?
no, it was fine on the hand.
Okay.
It's just when I put the hands down, it went.
Boosh!
I didn't tie it.
You didn't tie it tight enough? Gotcha.
I
That's why.
think history is what history is. Do I think that there are sections of history that should be destroyed? No.
So then you disagree with what the West did and what Russia also did in destroying the Nazi symbolism. Because that technically is history. I'm playing the devil's advocate.
You
here.
are. You really are. And you're making this a little difficult on me.
Why?
No, but it's great.
Like,
Because on the difficulty level, I can say this. History should never be destroyed. It is meant to learn from.
Yes.
Correct.
I agree with that.
Textbooks.
Yes.
Okay? No. Not textbooks. Because, okay, on the textbook theory, to the victor go the spoils.
Well, yes.
Our textbooks read differently than England's textbooks on the American Revolution.
Oh, also the War of 1812.
We are, for all intents and purposes, considered the bad guy as far as England is concerned. As far as we're concerned, because we won, we are the
We've
good
been
guy.
considered the bad guy in a lot of things.
Yes.
But
So,
I can ask an Englishman about that if you want me to.
so you're saying
I'm gonna
don't destroy the history, so don't destroy the monument. But
I think we need a visual representation to remember. Like, hey, so you don't want to be that anymore. Because it's easy to change a textbook and remove information.
so my question is, the Confederate flag, are you fine without waving? Because you are a patriot, and you even admit it. You are a hardcore patriot. The United States of America. The Confederate flag was out of secession.
It was.
And that is a deliberate
It was
rebel.
never. It was never
Fuck
meant.
you.
It was never meant as a flag that, as people claim, represents slavery.
I'm not arguing that.
Okay,
I'm
good.
arguing the flag itself. Do you think that it should be allowed to fly on American soil? Above the American flag?
Above, no.
Well, if you go to a lot of NASCAR,
Above, no. And
the
I,
South,
I will hold the flag code on this. No flag should fly higher
then the United States
than the
flag.
United States flag. You can keep it equal to or below, which is why when you go to the UN, every flag flies at the exact same level as the U.S. flag.
Mhm.
Now, I have no problem if you are flying a Confederate flag because it is a rebel flag, and that's all it was. It was a flag created by the southern states to say, hey, we don't agree with what current politics are saying.
The current politics are saying that
And
Slavery
I
is
have
bad.
I have to take the slavery aspect out of it. I do. I have to say.
for the slavery issue, the South would
But it was
have
more.
rebuilt.
It was more than just the slavery aspect. Okay, it was we produce all of this thing, and we're getting taxed heavier than you guys are getting taxed on it when we produce it. Think about it like a. Think
The
about
South was a farming industry. It was an
Think about
agriculture industry.
Think about it like a modern day IRS.
The North had more factories, and they got taxed.
How much cotton's
Just the same.
How much cotton's grown in the North?
I don't think any.
Okay, so is it fair at that point that you, being a Southern cotton farmer, get taxed heavier on your product than the North is for receiving your product to manufacture and turn into T-shirts, pants?
Well, my question is,
That is
how
my only.
much?
That is my only standpoint.
How much
on
is the North getting
that.
taxed
I-
on that manufacture?
But that's one of those things that we don't know.
So you can't say that it was just based on taxation
So I-
because then
But I can
When
add that
you do
into the
that-
evaluation.
no, because you have no hard facts.
You are correct.
cannot-
I do not. I do
So
not.
you're just
I do not.
saying it because it makes you feel better for saying
Hey,
it.
it's not that it doesn't make me
That-
feel
that's
better.
what it boils down to.
No, it really doesn't make me feel better. Okay.
Just a simple Google search says economic policies and practices, cultural values, the extent and reach of the federal government, and most importantly, the role of slavery. So it wasn't just slavery; it was.
and that was my only standpoint. Was
Right.
it was not just slavery. I have to separate that. Okay, that was a part. There was more than just that one part And everybody always wants
I'm
to say,
not arguing that.
right? And we're not going to argue that because we understand that that's not. But everybody wants to isolate one part. Okay, that would be like isolating one part of one president's term and going, well, that's what he stood for, right? That would be okay. Case in point, I'll go to the Reagan administration.
Reagan fucking destroyed the working class and middle class.
Hold on. His only standpoint was the war on drugs. Because that's when that started. That was the Reagan administration.
Yeah, it was Nancy.
But it was Reagan.
God.
He began it.
God damn, Ted, are you gonna ash on the bar some more?
What the fuck, man? I just lit the fucker back
Even
up.
you have to laugh at that.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, look, mine's actually starting to fall apart a little bit. And at least, like, okay, hold on. Cleaned up my ash because I actually did just drop a couple.
Had to get the
spots.
dustbuster out between shows. To fucking set
You
one
did.
up.
That's the funny
It
part.
fell off the fucking cigar earlier.
I will challenge a lot of things, and I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm playing the devil's advocate.
Right.
Like so it's not an attack at you, it's an attack at the position.
No, and I understand that.
So the next question then.
I honestly, and I'm going to simplify this.
It's you two fucking debating. I'm just sitting here.
I know this is great. This is great. I'm going to simplify this. I believe that the destruction of any historical thing is wrong.
Then don't go over to the Middle East. Don't go over to
Ooh, pick me.
Greece. Don't go over to Rome. Don't
Believe it or
go
not,
over to anywhere that had an ancient civilization because you are building on the ruins.
not always true. Not always true. And you cannot say that I'm wrong on that because it is not always true. There are several ancient buildings in Greece. There are several ancient buildings in Rome. There are several ancient buildings in France,
I'm
Germany,
not arguing
Ireland,
that. What I'm arguing,
Scotland.
though, is you say do not,
Scotland.
they should not be destroyed. I get that. And back then, rape, murder, pillage.
Okay, hold on. I will say this. If you cannot rebuild and make it safe,
No, I'm talking like years and years and years and years and years ago.
well, okay, but we live in a society where
Because if you look at Jerusalem, a very, very hot button topic would be the Jewish temple. Like originally,
Are we gonna skirt this line?
that was.
Are we going to skirt this line? No, just question. Are we going to skirt this line?
We are going to
Okay,
skirt
cool.
it because
Good.
yes, it
That's the
does
answer I wanted.
have to deal with
That's the answer I
faith.
wanted.
It does have to deal with
No, it's fine.
religion.
It's the answer I wanted.
But we're not talking about the religion. We're not arguing for or against.
Okay.
The only thing that I was going to say is the original temple ground has been repurposed into a mosque.
Okay. No, and that's
And that is one of those very, very slippery slope subjects on
it is.
who's right, who's wrong.
It is. So let me see if I can actually put this into a modern day situation here. Actually, I can. And this is
Back during the War of 1812, the
no, I said
British burned down the White House and we rebuilt it.
in a different location. And do you know that the actual capital of the United States of America had moved around multiple times at that point?
Yeah, actually, the capital of America is supposed to be equidistant between the major population centers.
At one point, it was actually in Ohio.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we're going to the side.
Random facts.
Random facts. Okay. Fantastic, sir.
You good
As
over
you
there,
balance your popcorn.
You have nothing to say on this subject, do you?
Here's how I feel.
Yeah.
And this might put it in a little bit of perspective. My family's home, which was ransacked by fire, would it have been smart to destroy and build something new versus keep what was there and rebuild in the same exact style where it was possible? Okay? Now, if you cannot rebuild in the same style, it may be worthwhile to level and build new.
What is he doing?
Jesus. 56-3 Notre Dame.
Jesus Christ.
We crushed them. What's
That
OSU?
was a-
OSU.
20 to 3 right now.
23-3.
23-3.
23-3? Not bad.
Beat them by
OSU's
20.
not doing bad.
No, beat them by
Way to
20.
go,
Minute
OSU.
44 left.
Yeah, they've got that game.
Way to go,
back.
OSU. I don't think that if you can get away with it, destruction is the way to go.
Okay.
That's me. Right? And that's... Okay, castles in Ireland, Scotland, England, they still exist thousands of years later.
Okay, so destruction is the way to go.
I don't think that you should go in there and go, yes, sir.
Vlad the Impaler.
I love that castle and it needs to be fucking kept the way that it is.
That dude was a horrible fucking dude.
Quote unquote.
Depending how you look at it.
Quote unquote.
But his house and everything that he stood for is still standing.
And I believe that that castle should stay the way that it is. Should it be rebuilt? Probably not.
It's still standing. There's nothing to be rebuilt about it.
Well, right.
You can go there right now and visit it.
Right, but there are certain parts that kind of crumble away due to time. Mansfield Penitentiary.
I'm crumbling away because of time.
Mansfield Penitentiary.
Yeah.
They are in the middle of redoing Mansfield Penitentiary because it has fallen into disrepair, and it was a very dark time for Ohio's judicial system. Yeah, I was trying to find a better way to put it, but prison system.
It's great. It's fucking whiskey, ain't it? Thank you again.
You're welcome. They are trying to redo it and update it, but keep it in that same style. And I'm okay with restoration. I think that's where I need to be at. I'm okay with restoration, but if they would have just leveled that and then just been like, oh, here's what we think it should have been like, and rebuilt, fuck you. Keep the history. The history is meant to be what it is meant to be. You either learn from history, and this is the greatest line that has been said through history, and was taught to me by one of my history teachers. You either learn from it or you are doomed to repeat it. So if we tear down and we stop teaching, which has been the status quo as of late, we are only doomed to repeat the same fucking mistakes.
So if you look at the current political structure in the United States...
You are skirting a line you don't want to skirt right now. I'm just gonna say that.
The only thing that I'm going to say is, where did we go wrong on learning?
When we started destroying.
Okay.
When we started
I'm not arguing.
When we started doing things like, here's a statue of Abraham Lincoln, the man who emancipated the slaves. Granted, it did not hit every state at the same time, okay? But you have a statue of him with his hand on a slave's head, kind of like, hey, dude, it's all right. I've got you. But yet somebody in the woke community, since we've gone there, decided, well, that's racist. Tear it down. Deface it. No, that's not where we should have been. That's when we lost our way with all of that.
Okay.
Right? Like Christopher Columbus, tearing down the statues of Christopher Columbus.
He was not the first person to...
He wasn't. Was he wrong in the way that he did things? Sure.
I'm just saying he wasn't the first person to...
No, he's not. He's not the first. But have many cultures...
The Native Americans.
Have all cultures been wrong in their dealings with peoples.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Every single one.
But why is it we're only destroying here?
Couldn't tell you.
How many statues of How many statues of Stalin have been torn down?
A lot.
And they've been replaced by another shithead? Right. Fine. Germany wanted to break away from their stigma of being Nazis. So they tore down everything Nazi. Man, look, that's fine, that's you, but they still acknowledge this existed in our society.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like we are sitting there going, no, tear it down. It didn't exist. Erase it completely. That's the difference to me. Our society has said, wipe it clean. Here. We talked when we went down to Paul's. Well, we destroyed that bottle. That means Ted gets a clean slate. No, it doesn't. He's still fucked up. Right? Just because you destroy it doesn't mean that you get a clean slate.
When did this become all fucking political and shit?
I mean, it manifested.
Hold on. Yes,
it manifested.
We are skirting on a lot of things.
We are.
Like,
It's all good. I have no problem with it.
I'm running
we are
danger
tiptoeing
close.
those lines.
You're fucking toeing that goddamn line so goddamn
I am
close.
running
And you're going,
danger close.
Oh,
Corey's over
yeah.
here going, fuck, how much editing?
Nope. I don't want to add nothing out of it. That's fine.
I don't think
I told
that...
you guys I don't care if we talk politics. I just always made it a policy never to say. I don't feel personally that I have the intelligence level to deal with that bullshit on a day in and day out basis. So I don't subject myself to that bullshit.
Right. Everybody has the intelligence level.
Right.
But as, like, we disagree on the political spectrum.
Right.
We do.
Are we still friends?
Oh, I never said we weren't friends or anything.
No, Ted.
I mean, I guess if I had... Yes.
Like, it...
He is going to take you off his Christmas card list, though.
That is...
Oh, no. He gets his extra
biggest
special
thing.
one this year.
Yeah.
Well, that's the biggest thing
Spread
that
everything.
a lot of people can't seem to come together on is
right.
we can have different opinions,
Mhm.
and yet we can still be friends. You know, just because he believes one way, I believe another way. It is what it is when it comes to that. But because, I think, XYZ is bad and he thinks XYZ is good. Doesn't matter what XYZ is. We disagree on it. Like, he thinks Bullet is Swill. And I think he is wrong.
He is.
That is the difference between the society that we grew up in and the society that is happening now. Right? Society we grew up in.
Children are raising children. There is no accountability.
Children have always been raising children. How many mothers back in the 80s were 16, 17, 18 years old with their first child? That's not a first. The difference is that...
I was talking mental capacity.
Same difference.
Like, back then, you had to listen in school or else the teachers would smack you.
Kind of same difference. Except for they won't smack you anymore.
Not allowed to.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
For some people.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference is, like, we're now in a society where our way of thinking is the same way that we grew up looking at our predecessors. Oh, man, that is so wrong to think that way. But yet, we go forward in time to this society and this generation, these newer generations, and they go, oh, that is so antiquated. And we're going, but is it? Now, eventually, they're going to get to where we are, and they're going to go, fuck, they were right. And the future generations, God, that's so antiquated. That's so sus. That's cap.
What?
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what's cap?
Cap means
No one
it's a
knows.
lie.
Yeah, no one is.
No, that's cap. You're
Slang.
lying.
Slang words. Kids nowadays are using.
Yeah. Sus. Short term for that's suspect.
Oh,
I
know
don't-
sus.
Right.
Ted is sus.
Occasionally.
This world is sus.
But
Prove
that,
to me that we are not in a simulation.
It's the fucking
You
Matrix.
can't.
You know it's the fucking Matrix.
I am the one.
The fuck you are. If you were the one, you wouldn't be on a fucking podcast smoking and drinking whiskey.
All right,
Wouldn't
Oni.
I be though? I don't know. That's just
Oni.
that's just my standpoint on it. Is I think historically, keep it around. Keep it around. Teach it the way that it's meant to be taught. Don't bastardize it. Don't. Oh yeah, so like he came to the Americas and yeah, he was a bad guy. He was a lying thief.
Oh yeah.
Talk about Columbus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I run and see, and that's just it. I can do
Pronouns, pal.
that
it up.
little bit.
Look at the conquistadors.
Thank you. There's another big one. Like, but these are the ones that they don't want to touch. They don't want to erase that. They only want to erase Christopher Columbus because, well,
Well,
He-
originally
he
it
was-
was about
he was
Confederate
mean.
statues.
and it manifested as things do. It festered.
So my question then is, you're completely fine with keeping symbols of hate. And when I mean hate, it is hatred for fellow man.
Based on which side's definition?
Okay.
That is a fair point. What one side thinks that they are doing that is right, the other side thinks they are doing wrong, and that is historical.
Yeah, that. So a hatred
Once again,
of fellow
to-
man would be keeping one in bondage.
I am never for slavery.
It would be
I am
deciding that one person is better than the other based on, let's go, religion, sex, creed, sexual orientation. You know, there's a lot that you can go on.
You are really skirting a line.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are you currently in school?
No.
Then why the fuck are you nursing that goddamn fucking whiskey in front of you?
Because I've been embattled right now.
How?
I poured more than you, and I'm almost done. He's already done. Fuck you.
Like
Okay, I'm done.
I'm not here for an argument. I'm here for honest
It's a
discourse.
discussion. It's a discussion.
Like this is honest discourse.
That was hot.
It was
Like-
good, wasn't it?
It is good.
Oh, it's delicious. But you know that is what my definition of
No, and
hatred is for fellow man. It is
okay, look,
we are all of one race, the human race, correct?
we are.
So why doesn't matter if let's throw out crazy things, you know? Why doesn't matter if
Yes, please.
a white woman marries a black man?
I don't care.
Down in the South, they have a huge issue with that.
Well, and once again, we are in a cultural situation. I'm not saying it's right.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
I'm not
Not
saying
a
it's.
huge amount.
I'm not saying that is right. What I am saying is this.
Like that's one thing. Because if the Supreme Court decides to take down a homosexual's right to marriage, then that also takes down a black person and white person's ability to get married.
But the Supreme Court has already said that's a state's issue. That's no longer that should have never been a federal issue. That's a state's issue. Each state should decide whether or not they want to acknowledge and here's my standpoint. Let the fucking gays get married.
Well, my question,
Let that man
Because
marry
there are
that other
federal
man,
laws.
wish him best, go to that fucking, housewarming party, that wedding party, whatever, and go, congratulations, buddy. You get to have everything that we have. Go to that lesbian marriage. Ladies, you get to have everything that we have. That means you pay for your divorces.
Oh, yeah.
You
Well,
get to...
of course they're paying for them.
I'm not saying that they're not.
And they're
Right.
paying for their marriages.
Right, and I'm not saying that they're not.
Well, you just
They-
brought in, they have to pay for their divorces.
It's just...
Do you realize that
I'm not saying that
on
they're...
the divorce, when it comes to divorce, heterosexual partners get divorced more than homosexual partners?
But is that only because we haven't delved too far into
No.
the other?
No.
Because...
There have been major studies done.
Okay. Fair. I don't know because I don't look at those stats. I don't care.
But you like to come up with your opinion,
I don't
you are
care.
die hard on said
I don't
opinion.
care about those stats because, hey, you want to marry that guy?
The
Go
stats
for it.
don't lie.
You want to marry that woman? Go for it.
The numbers don't lie. But you want to bring up alternatives to it, and it's like, where's your support for it?
But numbers always can lie. Now I get to play the devil's advocate.
How can numbers lie?
Okay. So, statistics. And this
we're
goes...
going to have fun with this.
We are, because we're going to go back to high school.
All right.
Statistics.
X and Y axes, you need it.
Statistics.
Showing a graph.
You have... No, you don't always have to.
Well, if you're going to show
You
a graph,
can
you have to have
set...
X and Y.
You can
X
set
and Y. I apologize.
your demograph. You can only poll these types of people. Statistics aren't always the end-all, be-all. I could take 200 people, and out of that 200 people, I could guarantee that 150 of them were one way, and only 50 of them were another way, and I can go, well, statistics say that out of 200 people, the majority go this way. It's
on a
it's a
small
corrupt.
level.
Just like anything else, it can be corrupted. Is the only thing that I'm going after.
So
I'm not saying that it is. I'm not saying that it
have
isn't.
you been married before?
No.
Okay.
Now,
Corey,
I
know that you.
I have been with the same person
Now,
off and on, total 20 years.
So now, we could have fun out of the three of us.
Out of the three of us.
A
Sure.
third of our marriages. Sorry, no, you're not married yet. Half of
Two-thirds.
the marriages.
2/3.
No, because it's
Yes, 2/3.
we're.
I am 1/3, 1/3,
no,
1/3.
No. There's been 3 marriages between me and Tony.
So
Ooh, sorry, my bad.
so in this group,
So now we are at 3/4.
no,
No.
because we are 3 individuals. He's married. I'm married.
He's had 2.
It doesn't matter.
But it does.
Your marriage.
You have to include that other marriage in order for the numbers to do what they're meant to do. So he is 2/4. You are a quarter. I am a quarter. I am of the
That's not
quarter
how
that
that
is
works.
not married.
That is not how that works, son.
I just want you all to know I checked out like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, I know you did.
No.
You
That is
started
not
this
how that
bullshit, and then
works.
you just
I
went.
checked out.
No. I'm sorry, Ted.
Corey
That
has
is
left the chat.
Not how numbers work.
Sure, it is.
No.
You've been married once.
There are 3 individuals in this room.
You have been married once, correct?
I'm still currently married.
Corey's been married twice, correct?
Yes.
I have been married 0 times, correct?
The last I checked, I'm still married.
Right. So,
There are 3 people in this room.
3 people.
Out of the 3 people in this room,
I want to hear where you're going to go with this first before I...
a third of them. Oh, sorry. A third of them, they have been divorced. A third of the people in this room.
Okay. Sorry. I didn't let you finish before I...
No,
I
and
made
you're
my
going.
statement.
Wait, he's 2/4, and I'm going. How?
Before I made my statement, I did not let you finish, and that is my fault.
He's always opened his mouth.
That is how you get alternative numbers.
Excuse me.
You want fake news? That's how fake news happens.
I didn't say that. I said alternative.
Yeah. Shit.
I would hope that some people could figure that one out for themselves.
Trying to bring this back around so it's funny again.
That was actually really fucking funny.
But that went so far
Yeah.
because I said it a couple of times, and it just
over my fucking whiskey.
I was going to get involved in that. I was like, you know what? I'll let these two battle it out. I'm just sitting here and drink my whiskey and have fun.
I'm getting a little warm.
Oh, okay.
I'm wearing 2 layers. Hey, I've got a link.
Get him in the balls. Get him in the balls. Get him in the balls.
No one's got hit in the balls yet.
Hi, buddy. What you doing? Yes, sir. Do you need my headphones? Huh?
Because I got things to say.
What do you got to say, buddy?
I got bitches to talk to.
Never mind. I'm out.
He's like, I want cup.
Okay,
Like,
right, there we go.
if we really wanted to, we could go all night
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God,
on
could
subjects like this.
Could we?
But
Could we?
Hey,
we're not attacking each other.
No, we're not.
go to the
Um,
Go.
So, I brought up the thing earlier, like I could ask a British person.
Yeah.
So I went on Reddit.
Oh,
God.
fuck. Of course
And
it
we
was
still
Reddit.
have 4 videos to watch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We can do it. It's actually 5. I just looked it up again. It's 5.
What, do you want Tony's attention? Is that what you want?
Here's the end all be all.
Well,
You
tell
ready?
Tony.
Okay.
It's barely covered.
Yeah.
As far as
It
British
is
people
a
are concerned,
footnote
it was a
in
blip
their history.
in their history about the Revolutionary War.
How long
Which is hilarious,
Mhm.
because and this is the Brits that Paul knows. Okay,
I asked Aaron. Aaron hasn't got back to me. I wanted to ask Aaron. So
Paul actually has people that have moved to America from England, and the way that they are taught is, we did something that was what's the term?
taxation without
No. We are treasonous bastards.
Aaron, every 4th of July, wishes me happy Treason's Day.
See, right there,
It
right
crack-
there.
But he's American too. He has a green card, so he actually lives here.
Yes,
And
but
he cracks me up every time.
we are
he
taught
July.
that they are taught that what we did
was treasonous.
was treason.
Oh, it is.
Mhm.
Exactly what the
I agree with
South did when they seceded. That's treason. Like it.
I mean, you know.
I'm by definition, even though that they voted like, hey, we're no longer a part of you.
Right.
We're going to create our own country.
But by definition of U.S. law, if you have enough of you that decide to secede from, that is not treason. It is actually stated that X amount. Yes, sir.
Benedict Arnold.
What about?
Treasonous.
I don't think
His
I'm.
actions.
I don't
were
think I'm
treasonous.
actually qualified to speak on that one.
His actions were treasonous.
I actually.
He played
I
both sides.
I don't think I know enough about Benedict Arnold to actually speak on that one.
Okay.
And that's
fine. I'm
That's
just saying
me not being knowledgeable enough.
he was a treasonist.
No, he was found guilty of treason.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yes.
Like both sides went no.
No, motherfucker.
Right.
So
But when you get into and this is actually a current thing.
I don't know how long. We've been going like an hour and 10 minutes. I don't know how much is left on the recorder. So
Okay.
if it just stops, it just stops. I don't.
just
It is what it is. But
Okay, so we will
Camera's still recording,
sidebar
so we're
this.
yes.
We will sidebar this until the next.
A later date.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. Let's look at the
Until a
videos.
later date.
We have time. We can do another video. after
Until
this.
a
I'm
later
okay
date.
with that.
We
I
will
don't know.
we will continue
You don't
your
know.
treasonous bullshit until another date.
I mean, I don't want to play.
Bullshit.
I really
I
don't
mean,
want to play videos after all. That was actually a good episode. I don't
It
wanna play
really
videos. Yeah, I
was.
don't
So
wanna-
we can actually end it right there.
I don't want to. I want to.
And let's just fire up for another episode.
That works.
We got time.
You get time?
I got time. I'm not that drunk.
It's 7:18.
7:18.
Yeah.
We got time. We can have another.
Maybe an hour long one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
We can have another drink and then
Yeah,
sober
about
up
an
and go
hour
home.
Yeah.
That good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. So, this is us at the Crack Skull Podcast. Corey was somewhat in the discussion today.
He was visible.
I was visible. I was here.
You have Ted and you have myself, Tony. we thank you for watching, and good night.
Slancha.